squares forward. Is Alireza gonna keep it? No, he takes it back.
He's like, today is not the day for King's pawn to move ahead. Let's see what he plays. He goes for the King's pawn.
He goes for the King's pawn.
He goes for the same
He
move.
just wanted to move first, and we do see Magnus employ a Sicilian defense. This is combative stuff. We were discussing before this game started, would Magnus play it solid? Would he go on the aggressive? And the answer is already there on the table. We can see he decided to play a very fighting opening. There's an imbalanced pawn structure there, and what we're going to see from Magnus is just to slowly develop the pieces, or just withstand the white initiative in the beginning, and then just go forward on the counter-attack.
Right, and this is actually a dangerous strategy against a player like Alireza, because although this opening is well known, it is also known that Black is risking it a bit. It's not as solid as the other Sicilians out there.
It certainly isn't as solid. I thought in top level, actually, this type of chess was considered extremely risky, and we do see Alireza stake out a claim in the center by establishing 2 pawns controlling the middle of the board, and there we do
go to the icon board. Magnus Carlsen, look at him, just completely zoned in. Alireza Firouzja also fully focused. The last move, bishop moving 1 step ahead, hitting the knight. Joanka, does the knight have to retreat back, or are there some tactics that Alireza is thinking about?
Well, yeah, as you pointed out, the knight is attacked, so it does have to move. I mean, I don't see any immediate tactics, because you don't want to be making any trades in this position as a white. Instead, what you want to be doing is you say, I have more space, so I'm going to keep the minor pieces on the board. And just see how Black likes it there, with not that many rooms in the house. So I would move my knight. I don't quite know where to move my knight. I mean, maybe it's possible to kind of step up and attack the bishop with your pawn, but ultimately, I think the knight is under attack, so move it away.
You can move it away, and by the way, Magnus has adopted a strategy in chess which is known as the hedgehog. It means that Black's structure is like this creature called hedgehog, which looks very small, but when someone tries to attack it, it has sort of these spikes on it.
Comes out,
yeah,
and you find yourself injured. Yeah, this is one of the great things about chess, about how we are able to look at a pawn structure and go, dragon, hedgehog. In reality, it doesn't look anything like that. But anyway, I admire the imagination.
Yes, and right now it's sort of similar in spirit, right, Joanka? If white tries to touch Black's position, then he might get his hands burnt here. So he has to move very carefully here, Alireza.
It certainly does, because this is a really tense position. Black is always trying to kind of break out in the center. Now, if Alireza is not prepared for this, then he's simply going to be worse, because take a look at White's king. White's king is a little bit vulnerable. It stands on an open diagonal. And there we do see Magnus, he is making all those correct moves, just going forward with 1 pawn, Harry the H pawn, and just trying to take as much space as possible for his pieces. And again, this is a very risky strategy, because if that pawn is literally left abandoned, it will be rounded up and used as a target.
Right. In fact, I feel like this pawn is being sent in as a messenger into the white camp, trying to soften up White's king side. If it just enters in, and we'll see how Alireza reacts, and then the black pieces will reposition themselves.
Yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful idea, and it's one that's going to scare Alireza. I mean, whether it's massively dangerous or not, that's definitely going to be playing on Alireza's mind.
And look at Magnus there. He is looking at other games, and I think this is one of the key things in
mean, Magnus can just basically do anything he wants, and he's going to win on time.
Yeah, I think Alireza is getting a bit nervous here. He's pushed the pawn, he's attacked the bishop, and now the knight is hanging. He can take it with a check, but somehow the bishop is trapped. So the game is still very much alive. Magnus has 2 minutes 10 seconds, takes the knight.
Yeah, now the king comes out. But okay, he's fighting hard, but you know, Magnus doesn't need to play the most perfect moves. He just needs to win on the clock.
But you know what, Jovanka, this is the best position Alireza has had in the last 10-15 moves.
Right?
He's back. He's back in business. If he can hold this, that would be huge. He's attacking the rook.
But you've seen that Alireza has to play instantaneously.
20 seconds he has. If he's known for his blitz skills or bullet skills, it's now to show.
Yeah, there you do see that Magnus is snapping up pawns, Alireza pushing. I mean, there's a lot of fight left in the position over the board, but on the clock, 17 seconds. Not possible, I'm afraid, Saga.
Yeah, I think Magnus is also winning here. He's pushing his pawns, he gives a check, the king moves up, and Magnus pauses a bit. Both sides about to queen here, but they are stopped. And meanwhile, Magnus has two extra pawns.
He's got an over a minute lead as well, and they see Alireza.
Oh, look at him! He's
Yes.
so quick. He's so quick.
He's got to be as quick as he can.
No, I think Alireza might just save this. He has 10 seconds. 1 minute 7 seconds for Magnus. I can't believe the speed and accuracy with which Alireza is playing here.
He's playing unbelievable chess with no time on the clock. But still, it is no time. It's only 10 seconds. But now Magnus Carlsen down to 54 seconds.
Alireza taking 1 second per move. Magnus using nearly 5 to 7 seconds per move. Insane. This is just brilliant chess by Alireza. Magnus getting worried. He takes the pawn. Queen comes back. And is this going to end in a draw?
No, it's not going to end in a draw because Magnus will try to win this game on the clock. You have to be ruthless in this time control.
Look at Alireza. I can't believe the board vision he has. He's just quickly moving in and moves the queen. Magnus not able to find the win. He's down to 20 seconds.
Is he repeating?
Oh, it's not.
No. Okay.
It's Alireza winning.
Oh my god!
Check. It's not winning.
He's got 3 seconds on the clock.
And meanwhile, I think Magnus going to win on time.
He's going to win on time, but what's happened?
And Alireza loses on time. Magnus Carlsen gets the win, but what a fight on the icon board. Really, hats off to both these champions. Brilliant play there by them. But the point goes to Alpine SG Pipers.